Ooh, what is that? Oh yeah, that's not a bad little bass. Not a bad little bass. Not a bad little guy. Change things up a little bit. Alright guys, that's a nice little fish. Not a monster. Definitely a good little fish. Pissed off fish, tell you that. Look at that thing, man. Mad. There he is, guys. Probably a little pounder and a half or so. Caught that, guys, on a bait that you're gonna not believe it, right? Kitech Easy Shiner on a belly weighted hook. But today, what we're talking about, what we're doing, is kind of getting away from your comfort zone. One of the things I think fishermen fall into, the biggest trap, is that you stick to a certain area, you stick to a certain type of fishing, and you inadvertently hurt yourself on being able to learn, as well as you miss out on fish because you stick to what's been working. And I know that sounds really contradictory, but one thing I like to do, especially on my home lake, this is a place that I fish hundreds and hundreds of hours. It's probably accounts for 50% or more of all of my content on YouTube, because I can catch big fish here, because it has a lot of different environments. But one thing I find myself doing every year is sticking to a certain type of fishing, sticking to wacky rigging, sticking to fishing grass, and I never go out deep. I never try different areas. And deep is subjective too. Keep in mind, I'm not talking, 60, 70 feet of water. I'm talking 8 feet, 10 feet, 12 feet. Normally when I fish this body of water, I'm fishing in 3, 4, and it's all submergent grass, and there's really not a lot of water over top of the bottom composition of grass and everything else. So what we're doing today is we're kind of getting out of our comfort zone. I'm going out with baits that I'm confident in, belly weighted, Kitech, square bill, chatterbait, swim jig, but we're gonna fish areas that I don't normally target, because I wanna see if there's fish out there, if there's bigger fish, and I also wanna learn a little bit more, because there comes a point when a lake gets pressured. This one right here specifically has been getting a lot of tournaments. It's been getting a lot of pressure. I've been seeing a lot more people at the boat ramp than I ever have on this body of water. And I need to find new areas, and honestly, it makes you a better angler. When you start to explore different sections, you can almost pretend like it's a new lake. You can start to look at it differently. You can think about the time of year, the conditions, and start to break it down as if you're fishing a brand new place, but you're on your home lake. So that's what we're doing. We're gonna roll around, we're gonna fish some deep areas, we're gonna fish some areas that I normally don't even bother to touch, and see if we can figure out a whole new territory so I can catch some bigger fish and, learn a little bit too. Oh, there's a fish on that, holy shit. Wow, he must have picked that up and just ran with it, guys. What the hell? That is funny. Come here. Come on, man. Come on, man. attack again, baby. There you go, guys. Little guy. Hit that like last second, huh? Come here, buddy. Come here. Oh, I don't think I'm hooked very good. Oh shit. Got him. What's up, buddy? You're a fat boy. Got a big body on you. Oh man. Get that out of here. How the hell did I hook you like that, bro? How to get this? Jesus, dude. I have never hooked a fish like that before. There we go. Hey, wee little bass. Hey, man. Bro. There you go, guys. Wicked fish, dude. Sorry, little buddy. Fish. There we go, guys. Nice little topwater fish. I'm going to admit that the quality of the fish that I was expecting to catch didn't happen, but that's not the point of what I'm doing today. And that's something that I want to give you guys one takeaway from this video, is that what I want you to do is the next time you go out fishing, or the next bunch of times really, I want you to set aside an hour, just an hour, and challenge yourself. Go fish a section of the lake that you would never fish. Go drop shot out deep, or go to a different grass flat and turn off the electronics and just challenge yourself. Try to see if you can catch fish in a new area. The reason I suggest that is because, one, it'll give you confidence in a new bait that you may not have tried, or an area you haven't tried, but also there is no replacement for experience. There's no replacement for time on the water, and it's just really fun if you can manage to go out and catch a fish in a brand new spot with a brand new bait or a new technique. It does help you build confidence. And I recommend, if you have the opportunity, if it fits into your schedule, if you're allowed to do it when you're fishing and you're not really extremely limited, do this every time you go out. Try out a different technique, a different bait, a different area, and really just try to become more well-rounded in your fishing, because the more you can do that, the better you will be overall. When you come up to a new body of water, you can go, oh, you know what? This is just like that place. This is just like when I was fishing that bait in these conditions. Fishing different conditions, different baits at different times, and catching fish is how you get good at being a fisherman. It's not your electronics. It's not the type of rod. It's not the type of reel. It's really all up here. It's all in your head. If you can take the time to get confident in many different scenarios, then when those scenarios come up and you're not catching that day, you can go back to that database in your brain. You can think about, okay, how did I catch fish at XYZ lake? Maybe that'll apply here. That's personally what I have done. I have personally tried to gone out and fished as many different lakes as I can in as many different conditions as I can. Now I have the advantage of doing that. I know financially I can do it. And honestly, I have a YouTube channel, so I spend a lot more time on the water than most. But you still can do this. You just have to do it in smaller doses. If you can't fish all day like I do, then fish for an hour. Take an hour, learn how to fish a grass flat. Take an hour, learn how to fish docks. Dedicate a little bit of time now, and it will help you in the future to be able to catch fish quicker, more efficiently, and overall, it will increase the quality of fish you catch because of that knowledge. But I want to thank you guys for taking time to watch this video. I really, really appreciate everyone who takes time out of their day to watch my content. If you haven't already, hit that like, hit that subscribe, and as always, let's get out there, catch more fish.